another Wednesdays on Opinionized? What does that mean? Hypothetical Hump-Day! Fucking right. Let's do it. Today, hypothetically, we're talking about Rico. What? Rico? You mean like Uncle Rico from that one movie? No. I mean the Rico Act. The idea that we once created a way for the powers that be to infiltrate what is an organized crime syndicate, just organized crime, and find a way to hold those people responsible. Because when someone gets enough power, they don't ever have to get their hands dirty. They have a bunch of lower minions that get their hands dirty for them. So, what are we talking about Rico for? Well, because I think that we also have a lot of work to do when it comes to fixing our representative government, because it doesn't represent us. So, we have a lot of work to do. And this is where Rico comes in to help us. We just had a president that is the worst president in history. Number 45, who was replaced by number 46, who really isn't that much better, but also is, unfortunately. Sad that a horrible president is not as bad as just an absolutely terrible fucking human being who happened to become president. But yeah. Rico. The idea that there are these higher people who keep their hands clean. They just have a bunch of nefarious fucks around them. That explains the 45th president of these United States perfectly. And hypothetically, because that's what this is, hypothetical hump day, do we think that this number 45 would keep his mouth shut if he ever got in trouble? Or do we think that he, being a selfish, manipulative, fucking... being as selfish as he is, would he keep his mouth shut? Is he that person that belongs to, like, something larger than himself, where as soon as he gets in trouble, he'll be like, no, you got me, guys, but that's where the buck stops? No. This dude will sell out everyone. And we know that he knows the secrets. He became the worst president in history, and nobody did anything about it. I assume that that's got to be because he has dirt, or he knows the game well enough that these people can't attack him. Because technically, he's just doing what they're doing. He's just doing like a spoiled little fucking child. So, I can't call him out on it, because if I call him out on it, then people are going to be able to call me out on the things that I'm doing that are basically the exact same. I just happen to do it with a little more finesse, a little more practice. But yeah. And suddenly, the horrible representation we have in the United States government would start falling domino after domino after domino. Because again, these are people that are truly separated from us, the common folk. They're up here. So even if they get a horrible jail sentence for doing the worst possible types of crime, there's a very high likelihood that they get to go to a very special jail, a very special prison, one where they serve bottled water, things of this sort. Maybe a little, little appetizers before dinner time. Maybe get a little brandy and a cigar afterwards. Because the whole point is that there's this collection of people that already are in the know. They're working against the interests of us, the common people. So if one of them gets in trouble, they can't go to our jails. They can't go to our prisons. Because if they do that, then suddenly these people that were in the know might suddenly have loose lips. Suddenly, they'll let something slip about someone else that they happen to be connected to. So instead, they ensure that that's not possible. So if you're in the in crowd and you get in trouble, one, we're all going to go to bat for you. So hopefully you'll not get in any kind of trouble. But if the people demand it, well then yeah. But we're going to send you to our special jail. The one where you can have a massage and all that kind of good stuff. It's basically like going on vacation. But the people think that you're being punished. And we know that you're living a lavish lifestyle and you're safe. You're in a place where no one's going to be hounding you trying to get more information about us. So, yeah. But with a Rico case, oh, you take away that beautiful protection that they had. You start bringing them down to our level and saying, aha, we've got you. You're about to go to our prison system. Whoa, 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 whoa. No, 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 no. No, no, no. I'll tell you anything you want to know. Please do not send me into real prison. I'll tell you about this person and that person and this person and these deals and this arrangement and this and so on. Yep. Yep. They've been doing it to us, to the lowest among us, those who could be taken advantage of very easily. And we don't get to take advantage of them because they're in that protected class. The Rico erases that fucking line. Hypothetically, of course, because this is a fun thing. Ha 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 ha. And they would sell each other out. And then when all was said and done, number 45 actually kept one of his promises. He said that he wanted to drain the swamp. Because of how corrupt he was, how much of a selfish child he was, how many times he broke the laws blatantly in front of us. He did help. He helped by being that very first domino. But yeah. And then we would finally be able to see that the Republican and Democrat Party are the same. They are buddy-buddies. They just represent two different sides of a coin. One side has to be the do this or blah, 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 blah. And the other side's like, nah, bro, we got you. Put your hope in us. And they both suck. They're not working for us. But after we start holding them accountable, how much do you think that that next person who wants to take advantage of us is going to be interested in that job? When suddenly people are being held accountable for how they behave. What? Suddenly they're not going to want that job anymore? Oh, well, that sucks. I guess we'll have to give it to somebody who's truly going to represent us. So, and I get it. It sounds like I'm super angry and these people, they need to suffer. No. The point is that these are the people that have led to our suffering. Every time there's a school shooting, every time that there's a police officer that gets away with having some horrible act caught on film, and they still get to be exonerated. That is our representatives fucking us. Saying, I don't care. I'm not interested. All I'm saying is we should have representatives that are interested in representing us. Ones who aren't going to allow the shittiest among us to continually profit off of every single one of us. So that whoever the next Donald Trump is, as long as he's in that upper echelon, then he too will be protected. Well, that's dumb. We already had one giant orange fucking highlighter come through and show us all these things that are wrong with us. If you've ever worked with a gas line, you know how you put highlighter inside of a line to check to see if there's any leaks. That's exactly what Donald Trump was. Number 45, our gas leak checker. And we found leaks everywhere. So we should do something about it. We shouldn't just move on to fucking boring-ass Biden like we really wanted him. No, we would have picked a rock. It's still not The Rock. Obviously, we would have picked The Rock. But a rock, a stone. You could have gone out to somebody's backyard and gotten one of those old white-haired dog shits. And a majority of America still would have voted for a white, hairy dog shit over Trump. Because he's the kind of shit that keeps stinking. He never develops that hair. Well, he might go get plugs for it. But yeah. And it's Rico. Rico, a thing that these people came up with to try and knock down those criminal organizations who are themselves becoming a criminal organization and now get to have Rico come against them. Yep. Hypothetically, that would be fucking amazing. Alright. Thanks for your time. Have a great day.